you. My name is John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K23. I'm fired up for this. Now, what is going to go down here today? We have match play just about to kick off. Let's get to it. Okay, let's send it. Well, through the branches. That's unfortunate. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. Okay, back in the fairway. Good job. And he's got around 150 or so to the pin. Going with the 9-iron. Going a bit left of the pin. This is what our third shot's looking like. Yeah, something was amiss on that swing, I think. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Okay, let's do this. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Good stuff. Out of the bunker. We're on the green. We got some work to do still, but no sand for us. "31 feet from the cup." Zooming by the hole. Okay, this one for the double bogey. Oh no, it's right by the hole. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Okay, that putt's done. And after that first hole, tough break, you're 1 down. Have a good tee shot. All right, this is his second. This one's rough bound, I think. And second shot here on the second hole. And dunked. And we're setting up about 120 yards out. Okay, 6th shot. Uh-oh, might be short. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. Yikes, that went right by. 14 feet to the cup from here. And just pop this one in for the quad bogey and just get the heck out of here. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. And the putt goes down. All right, your opponent is 2 up for the match. They're going with the 5-iron here. All right, let's go. Safely on the green. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. Okay, here's a 24-footer. Oh. All right, if this next putt drops for him, he's going to go 3 up. Oh. All right, good luck here. This one's for bogey. Ooh, those ones, you should be getting those to drop. Here we go, just a few more inches. And that will go. And if this next putt drops, he's going to go 3 up. And, well, that didn't go too well. Maybe next hole we'll get him. Oh, this one's in the fairway. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Ruh-roh. Oh, well, that's no good. Here's your second shot on the 4th. And he's got about 160 yards to go here. Taking this one with the 8-iron. Looks like this one's going left. Okay, we're setting up in the rough, and it's inside of the rough. It's down deep. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. All right, let's see what happens. This is his 3rd shot. "15 feet to the cup from here. Ooh, just missed. And if this next putt drops, he will go to 4 up. Ouch, right by the hole. And if this next putt goes down, he's going to go to 4 up. And the putt drops. Okay, your friend's 4 up after that hole. This should be fun. Let's see what happens here. And second shot here on the 5th. All right, he's just in the first cut here. Setting up his 3rd shot here. This one's your 3rd. And for the par. Oh, it's going right by the hole. And they need this to win the match. Oh. And for bogey. And that putt will drop. And if he sinks this next putt, it's going to go dormy. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. All right, let's send this ball away. Oh, no good. And here's his 2nd shot. He's got about 105 yards to go here. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. Here's our 2nd shot on this 6th hole. Heading in that direction of the bunker, I think. That's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually. Okay, we're out of that bunker. A little bit of work left to do, but no worries. And his 4th shot on this hole. He's got 15 feet to the cup. Ooh. All right, if you sink this, you can take this dormy. Oh, you deserve that one. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. All right, that putt will go. And if you sink this, you will be up by as many holes remaining. That's going to take things dormy. Okay, making up some ground on your friend after that hole. Good to see. And your approach is heading right at the pin. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. Going with the 5 wood on this one. Second shot here on the 7th. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. And for the par. All right, if they sink this, then they're going to be crowned winner. Oh, that's not going to be good. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. Oh my goodness. All right, let's drop this one in, snag that double bogey, and move on. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And this match is over. Your friend's going to wind up victorious, ending the match at 4 up. And with that, I will leave you with this. My heartfelt gratitude for picking the game up in the first place. And thanks again for taking me around the course with you today. We'll see you soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, delighted to be alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam.
Really looking forward to the action out there on the course today, Luke.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Ah, absolutely flushed. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Big putt for par coming up. Was on a good line. Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. Ooh, that almost went down. Currently at 2 over par. We have a par 5 on this one.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score to this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card. And there it is. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
This would be a great up and down. This putt for par here. Nice little putt to hole, that one. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. Wow, that almost went in the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Looking really good, this one. That will work. Now 4 back after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, from one bunker to another. That's got to hurt. He has this putt to save his par. Wow, was that a rush of blood or something? 12 feet to the cup coming up.
This is what they have left for bogey.
That one's come up short.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that's for a bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Looking at a par 5 here.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Okay, steady now. 8 feet to the cup. The dreaded shove. Always hurts on the greens. His next putt is for bogey. Yeah, that putt looked pushed. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings. That's for sure. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
This is a par putt. Oh, just missed. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Well, at least it wasn't a double. Sitting at 8 over for the round. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive. This is from miles away. Oh, he's up, Tiger.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
It's tracking.
There it is.
Alrighty, Rich. This is crunch time. We're through 9 holes today, and this player's on the wrong side of the cut line.
I don't think they're nervous because they're so far out of it. It would take a miracle for them to make the cut.
Where did that come from? That's not his style.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Putting for bogey. This one's online. That limits the damage. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Looks like they may have pushed that one.
And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
They're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Time to face a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Time now for the 4th shot. Five feet coming up to the cup.
This will be a good bogey.
Nice line. Well holed. Currently at 11 over for the round. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. And here we are with their 4. Didn't that look good for a long time? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Oh, well played. Going with the 9-iron, I think. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. That was a gallant attempt. 4 feet to the cup. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
This is on a stupendous line.
Oh, that's a ripper.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Not bad. What's in front of them, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Surely it's going to.
Bit too heavy-handed there. This one's for bogey. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel the TPC boss who can be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Time for their 7th shot. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. Not sure how that putt came up shy.
That will drive you.
And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time.
.2K Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final.
We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event.
Pleased you could join us for this first round action.
I'm Luke Elvey, and with me in the booth is 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam.
What a glorious day we have in front of us, Luke. There's no doubt about it. Hopefully, the golf is just as glorious as the weather conditions.
And he needs this to save par. Oh, so close. This is a bogey putt coming up. That's a disappointing stroke. That's a push. Ouch, that's not the way they intended to start their day, Rich.
Nope, it looked like you were out there, Luke. Lucky to get away with a double bogey.
Yeah, that one will play. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Oh, that was pure.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Appears to have overcooked this one. 6 feet remaining to the cup. And in it goes for the par. Sitting at 2 over for the day. On the tee of a par 3.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. This would be a great up and down. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. That's tracking. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Sitting at a couple over for the day. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
"11 feet to the cup."
Trying to save par here.
Surely it's going to.
Yeah, he'll take that. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
That's frustrating. Just a short putt remaining here. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for par here.
Ouch, that hurts. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. That did everything but drop. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. That's a good-looking shot there. Lining up the birdie putt here. Super shot, that. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Not their best stroke. Seem to have pulled that one. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Now 7 shots behind after that. This hole is a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Playing from around 150 yards here.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Going with the pitching wedge here. He's found the surface. Good chance here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
And gets that putt of distance to go. And Rich, this player's in a precarious position. It's probably not something that we focus too much on tour. Right on that cut line or just above it is such a pressure-packed situation.
Just above the cut line currently. It is a nervous time indeed for this player.
Playing their 4th shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Ooh, right by the hole. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. And they'll have to compose themselves now with this tee shot after a double bogey at the last.
Par 3 measures 231 yards for the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Just didn't drop. And this one will be for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Okay, let's get those two important things back, timing and tempo.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Time now for the 4th shot. This is their 5th shot. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Ooh. And this next putt is for triple bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently at +8 for the day. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And he needs this to save par. A good stroke. Good putt that. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Oh, that's a nice line. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that. Just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
It looks like he pushed that one.
9 feet to the cup.
He'll be disappointed with that one. That was a pushed putt.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
Look like this one's heading to the beach. Second shot here on the 16th. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
This is what they have left for par.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance. But it didn't quite drop.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Setting up now on a par 4.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Is that what they had in mind?
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
And this from the greenside rough.
playing their 5th shot. How close was that to going down? And this next putt here is for a double bogey. It was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Sitting at 15 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Nicely done. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
The dreaded shove always hurts on the greens. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Looks like they may have pushed that one. Putting for a bogey. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full-time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final.
Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Major Championship winner Rich Beam and Beamer. Great day ahead here.
I got to say, the sun is shining. The birds are singing. What a fantastic day to be out here covering some golf. Good on you, Luke.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the first cut.
Henny's down there.
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Oh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
Yeah, that's a common fault in putting. Pulled it slightly.
We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. Top effort, that.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Sitting at 3 over for the day. That's a little untidy. Choosing the 9-iron here. Clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Oh, a dead push with that one.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
An important par save.
Currently at +3 for the round. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3 measuring 208 yards. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
It's a little wayward.
Well, he tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
This is looking solid. What they wanted.
Nicely holed. And for par. And with that effort, now 3 over for the day. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Putting for par. And down she goes. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
This one's for birdie. That'll sting a bit. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
That gets the job done.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
This one's tracking.
Solid par putt, that. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
From around 140 yards here. A wonderful shot here at the 7th, and sets up another birdie chance.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
That putt went a bit long there. Just a 4-footer remaining. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Seems like they've got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Yeah, this lie's pretty deep here. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
No one likes to put a quad on the card. Let's make this, please. That was a gallant attempt. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Sitting at 8 over par for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Time for the second shot here at the 9th. A bit wild on approach there.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
And here we are with their 4th. Yep, I don't blame you. I'd want to take another look at that one as well. Bogey putt coming up here. Yeah, nicely holed. Well, Rich, this is tough. This player's battling to make the cut, and it's cut day. How nervous are they right now?
Luke, right now they're so far below the cut line, it's going to take a miracle for them to stick around.
Second shot here at the 10th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
And coming up well short.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
Okay, steady now. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Oh, just missed. Just a short putt remaining here. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
That's frustrating. It's just about 3 feet away. Yep, well holed for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
This lie's not great. Not quite the shot he was wanting. Oh, little sigh of relief. Happy to be putting again. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. That's a disappointing stroke. That's a push. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. A long par 4 this hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
They're going to need binoculars from back here to even see the hole.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Par putt coming up here. Wow, that's misjudged. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Looks like this one's going to the beach.
And from the greenside rough here.
.2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off our coverage of this event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Glad to have you back in the booth, mate.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Luke. I got to say, I'm excited about the day's action. See how it all unfolds. Glad to be alongside you, my friend.
And let's see what he can do here today. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Yeah, that looked pulled straight off the blade. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. The dreaded pull, always disappointing on the greens. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Okay, let's head to the next. Sitting at 4 over for the day. Teeing off here at the third hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Just hammered that through the line. And this one is for bogey.
Yep, tracking well.
Yeah, you'll take that. Sitting at 5 over for the day.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Oh, that one just missed the hole. This putt coming up is for birdie. I think he's pulled this one. 4 feet to the cup. Steady on. A bogey putt awaits. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
It's like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Ouch, that hurts. No, that's too bad. Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
Looks good.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Ooh. That's disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Nicely done. Opting for the 9-iron. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
This is buckets. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off now on this par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
And a par putt awaits him.
And that's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
They've hooked this one. Oh, got unlucky there.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Just didn't drop.
Putting for bogey here.
Okay, Rich, it's cut day, but this player's future isn't certain just yet. How do you rate their chances of playing on the weekend?
Well, Luke, it's going to take an incredible amount of work and also some luck for them to hoist themselves above this cut line. I'd love to see them do it, but I'm not too sure they've got it in them today.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. That swing looked a little jerky from where I'm sitting. Second shot here on the 11th. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? He has this putt to save his par. That was a gallant attempt. And this one will be for bogey. Sitting at 9 over par. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. No, that's not the shot they wanted. Going with the 5-iron here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Very crafty, that shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
Currently at +9 for the day.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Great shot. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Straight out of the top drawer.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Getting ready to play their third. Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. Well, that's a bit disappointing. This next putt for double bogey. It looks like he pushed that one. And that putt will drop. Well done. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. This one for bogey. And there it is. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
Well, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Here's their sixth shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt is about 8 feet. Yeah, that putt looked pushed. This is a triple bogey. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun.
Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K23. Hoping you're up for some good old-fashioned fun today. Looking forward to the next 9 holes with you, just playing the front 9. Let's begin. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. This one's fairway bound. Second shot here on the first. This might find some trouble. Whoops, there goes the... Yeah, that's the water. Okay, and as we set this one up, it's deep into this rough. Just wanted you to know. After that little outing, we're back on the fairway. Good stuff. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. Looks like he's got around 145 yards to go here. Taking this one with the 9-iron. This one's heading to the long grass. Okay, out of the green side bunker. Let's have a nice up and down and skedaddle. This is his third shot. All right, here we go. This is his fourth shot. Nice chip. And they will go to 1 up if they sink this putt. Oh, so close. This putt's about 4 feet. This putt's going. And that was a good putt. And after that one, your opponent is 1 up. I don't know. This one could go either way. Here we go. Let's let this one go. This is about 160 to the pin. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. And there's not a lot of ball showing in here. This is the deep rough. Let's see how he does. Okay, this is his third. Setting up for our third shot. Okay, and this one to save the hole. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. And a 5-foot putt for him. That one's going to drop for bogey. And if you want to have the hole, you got to make this putt right here. And that hole will be halved. Look out, this one's slicing. Looking forward to see what you do here. This could roll into the rough, I think. And here we go with his second shot. And second shot here on the third. Good shot. And as he sets up, he's looking at around 225 yards to the pin. And they're going with the 5-wood. This is our third shot. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him. And this is your fifth shot. Great chip shot there, pure. That's pure. This putt is incredibly long. I personally don't have faith that he's going to do it. But let's tune in. Let's see what's going to happen. All right, hopefully he drops this one. This is for a big fat double. Ooh, that was almost in. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. And that one drops. That's back-to-back bogeys. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. Teeing off on a par 3. Bit of an awkward swing. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K23. Hope you're doing all right. And today we're just taking a nibble at this course, playing the back nine. Let's do it. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Okay, we're just in the first cut here. Something sounded a little bit off on that swing. He looks to be about 130 yards away. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or two extra on this shot. Might be in the long grass after this one. And from rough to more rough. Okay, here's your fifth. And if they sink this, they'll go to 1 up for the match. Here's an 11-footer. It's getting there. Right by. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go 1 up. And that putt drops for par. And unfortunately, you're 1 down after the first hole. Here is their 5-wood. Well, let's see what you got. Oh, no good. I think we're heading to the sand. Well, I can't hit all the greens. Ooh, nicely done. We're out of the bunker. Safe shot on the green. And this will be his second shot. And this putt is way out there. Best of luck. Nothing you can do now to just pop in the bogey and we'll move on. This putt's tracking. All right, bogey putt drops. Good stuff. And that putt safely in its home. All right, and just looking at the next hole now, that one was a bit of a loss. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Well, that's too bad. All right, second shot on the 12th. All right, I like being back on the fairway. We're about 205 yards out from here. Well, you can't hit them all. And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. And they're going with the 4-iron here. Okay, let's get up and on our way from this bunker. And this is what your 5th shot's looking like. And this is your 6th shot. Okay, he's in the green side rough here. Lining up a 6-foot putt here. Oh! And here he is setting up for this putt. If it drops, he goes 3 up. And finishing this one with a good putt. And your friend's up by 3 after that one. Looks like this one's in the fairway. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. We've got about 235 from here. Didn't sound like your purest of strokes. And here we go. This is his 2nd shot. Here's their 7-iron. Bunker coming up. Okay, let's get on out of this 2nd cut and get on our way. Okay, still in the rough after that shot, but we made progress. All right, this is his 3rd shot. Looks like this one's your 5th shot. All right, double bogey here. Went right by. He might pull away even further with this next putt. This one to go to 4 up. And the par putt will drop. All right, that hole was a bit of a loss. Let's just forget about it. All right, let's send it. Okay, I'll accept that. This one's about 175 to the pin. All right, he's in the first cut of rough here. This approach is heading left. Okay, let's see what happens. This is his 3rd. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. Looking really good. Wonderful, wonderful shot. Okay, after that one, your friend is 3 up on you. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. Well, that's unlucky. You didn't deserve that. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Second shot here on the 15th. All right, that one is on the green. Very long putt coming up. And he's coming out of the first cut of rough here. And here's their 8-iron. Here we go. This drops, you get a bird. All right, setting up with a 39-footer. Oh, come on, get in. Holy smokes. How did that go down? How did you do that? And unfortunately, if they sink this, that's all she wrote. They've won. Oh my. And if he sinks this next putt, we're going dormy, folks. Okay, safely home with that putt. And that hole will be halved. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. That's an oopsie. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. Seven iron on display here. A little too much to the right. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. Coming in hot. And that's a plunker. Setting up here for your 4th. Okay, second shot for him on this one. All right, third shot for him. All right, and he's dealing with a greenside rough situation. And a 15-footer for him. Oh! And if you sink this, there's no way you can lose. You're going to take things dormy. No, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? And this one's going to drop, I hope. Triple bogey coming up, possibly for him. And this one's over, and unfortunately, your friend got the better of you today, pulling out the win. But it's all right. You can do a rematch, and next time maybe you. Friend, my name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K23. Happy to have you aboard. We have a tasty little par 3 to start out with today. Okay, time to chuck a dart onto that green, and we will begin our round. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And they're going with the pitching wedge. This one's heading for it. Here's our second shot on the 10th. They're going to go to 1 up over you if they sink this. Oh, no, it's right by the hole. This one's 10 feet away. Oh, it's just right by the hole. And this putt's going to put him 1 up. And a decent putt. And your friend's 1 up on you after that first hole. Well, not the purest of strokes. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Yeah, I think we will hit the fairway here. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. All right, let's see how he deals with this beach. Okay, third shot. And setting up for your 4th stroke here. Coming through with the chip. And they've got this to go to 2 up. Yikes, that went right by. Okay, they've got this to go to 2 up for the match. And a nice putt. And your opponent is 2 up on you after that one. Well, looking forward to this hole. All right, we're in the fairway bunker. Let's see what you got. And this is your third shot. Okay, they'll be 3 up on you if they sink this putt. Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here. Now that one could have used a bit more pace. And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. And that'll drop for birdie. Well, we'll have to move on from that. You lost the hole, but more to play. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Nothing wrong with that. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Let's see what his second shot looks like. We've got about 115 yards to the pin. Oh, missed the green on that one. Let's see how this shapes up. This is his third shot. This one's your fourth shot. Well judged on that one. And let's see what happens. This is his fourth. And here he goes, putting for par. And that'll drop. All right, and you've got this to have the hole. And that hole's halved. Okay, let's see what you do here. Oh, this one's hooking. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. This one's leaning to the right. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. And he's got 125 yards to go, somewhere thereabouts. This is an 8-iron. This is what our third shot's looking like. If they sink this, that'll take them to 4 up. Oh. All right, 19 feet to the cup. Looking really good. And they'll go to 4 up for the match if they sink this. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that one, your friend is 4 up for the match. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Well done. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin. Think we're in the rough on this one. All right, here's his second shot. Going with the 9-iron. This one's heading for the sand, I think. All right, this is a bad lie. I'm just gonna say it. We're deep in the rough. Setting up here for your 4th shot. Okay, here's your 5th shot. Okay, let's see if he can get up and down from here. Okay, and from the sand. Well, you may feel at home in the bunker, but I hate getting sand in my, gets in your shoes and such. Let's get out of here. This might be heading to a not great place. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. And yeah, just like real life, isn't it? We're still in the bunker. Okay.